Selfish and steam for lunch. I wanna be able to buy a car, but a sweet peanut punch. Long day of work, everybody at bath, water out, yeah. Everything in order. Keep me get your feet, your muscles, your feet.
Hold on. Can't hear me? Can't hear me? Hold on. Fess Up Wit Peachez. What's the vibes? Happy Sunday! We in a building. Fess Up Wit Peachez. We blessed us with another day. God woke us up. You take pretty cheap. I am. My best spot is the fucking building. Just one. You get what you're getting. You want me to be? Turn that down. We got my son Earth Izzy in the building. OG in the building. Soul artist, father. I call you a philanthropist.
Hey, we got another scene?
You feel me?
Bet.
Then we got another OG. We got another OG in the building. You feel me? We got SKI BASHMENT.
Let's talk about it.
SKI BASHMENT.
Or let them talk about it.
I don't even know what you OG, but we gonna get into that. I ain't even gonna spoil it. You feel me? But we got SKI BASHMENT in the fucking building. You feel me? On sidebar.
Yeah.
On sidebar. We got my son Sharif in the building, man. Welcome to DTF. Welcome to Fess Up Wit Peachez. We welcome you. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good, man. How are y'all brothers feeling, man?
Woke up this morning, so I'm blessed and highly favored. You know how that go.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah. So turn it all the way off. Good. I want to hear. I want them to hear my people. I need them to hear. I don't need no background for mine. I need them to hear the jewels that's about to be dropped tonight. You feel me? The foundation that's about to be dropped tonight. Like, it's real right now. Like, man, first I'm going to go from, because I'm lefty, I'm going to go this way. SKI BASHMENT, man. Tell the people who you are, man. Let them know who you are, for real, for real.
I'm just a regular guy that do irregular things.
You a regular guy that do regular things.
No. I'm a regular guy that just do irregular things.
Oh, irregular things. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell the people who SKI BASHMENT is, man. Because when people say, like now in this generation, when we tell these little niggas, yo, you're OG, they be like, fuck these niggas. Who the fuck is this nigga? So now I'm telling niggas who the fuck these niggas are. So on some G shit. Yeah. Who the fuck is SKI BASHMENT? Who the fuck is the OG SKI BASHMENT?
Oh shit.
Mr. I don't talk much, but I can make a nigga walk much. You heard me?
Uh-huh.
Silence is key, and keys open doors. And a lot of my niggas don't need to talk much. So without me putting too much out there, a lot of shit could get out there. You heard? A lot of shit could get out there. Make no mistakes. He's cool. He's fun. He's a great guy to be around. All of that shit can change in an instant. And everybody that know me. And to know me is to love me. And if you hate me, you probably a nigga I had to check or somebody I had to put in place.
I hear you.
You know, I walk with just a fair guard. So, still here. What's up?
Earth.
Yeah.
OG Surf Izzy in the building.
Who that, me?
That's you. Hey. You feel me?
Hey,
what's up, bro?
Hey.
I've been fiending to get you on my podcast, bro.
Yeah, cool.
I ain't gonna hold you. Shout outs to Corey, because he definitely put that word in and was like, Corey, he called you. I said, yo, I want Surf. Man. He said, I got Surf number right here.
Yeah, let's make it happen.
I said, word. Made it happen. It was lit. So I appreciate you for still keeping your word and pulling up, man.
Yeah,
Let
it was
niggas
only
know
right.
who you are,
Oh
man.
man, Surf Izzy the one that gets busy, man. You know, I really got to talk too much. You know, I'm just a regular dude, like my man right here said.
Yo,
From Flatbush, Brooklyn, to be exact. New York stand up.
You
End of
feel
the day.
me? So okay, so we gonna tap in everywhere today because this is Fess Up. I wouldn't be me if I didn't. So like on some G shit, because niggas don't really know, and like I tell niggas all the time, like and I'm gonna start with you first. I'm gonna leave you for I'm gonna put you on ice for a minute. You feel me? I'm gonna start with you first, Earth.
Yeah.
Like when I be telling niggas about this dance shit,
Yeah.
cause like real niggas shit, like I be telling niggas like when y'all be talking about OGs and shit and y'all acting like niggas really can't still come out here and will bust a 1-2 and spank y'all for real still, like, and I be trying to let niggas know, like I still tell niggas all the time, like, are you, so I tell niggas all, I don't care what nobody says, Surf was the get low king, like
okay.
he was the get low king. There was no denying it. Like, so tell me how you started. Like, what age were you first when you started dancing, and how were you even introduced to flexing?
Rest in peace. I mean, Mike got a lot to do with that shit. You know, I'm sure everybody was in their living room trying to do the moonwalk. You know what I'm saying? Mike had a big inspiration on me, and then being on the streets of Flatbush, you know what I'm saying? Like you had certain dudes that
Junction.
Yeah, I grew up. You had a couple old cats on the way home from school beating on the cars, and I'm seeing dudes moving their butt. Yeah, doom, doom. You're the average. Yeah,
that is a fact.
doom, doom, doom. Yeah, so I'm looking and hearing this shit like, what the fuck is this? And niggas is moving different. And then, you know, shout out to my brother-in-law, Dennis. I know you know Dennis and Bingy and Samantha and them, you know what I'm saying? I was always...
What?
Right. So...
Facts. I'm trying to get Sam Royer, too. She like, sis, just give me a minute. I got you.
Right,
because niggas don't even know who... I need niggas to know who Samantha... the original dance hall. Her and Princetta. Shout out to Samantha. Princetta. The original wines. The original... on the floor, the original four corners, okay? Shout outs to them, but go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so, you know, growing up, being around them, you know, at all the little local parties, you know, house parties for the kids and shit like that, they will always just take the dance floor. So, you know, back in them times, it was more about, like, whatever dance is out at the moment. You had, like, the prong, you had heel and toe, Mark the Dread, you had different dances that was out. It was just, like, how everybody do it in their own way, you know what I'm saying? So I was just always around it from then, and then after a while, you know, I just started building up in the crib, and then I just started hitting these parties now, grabbing these hearts, letting them know what surf is about. When it was my time, you know, when they took the back seat, I jumped in that driver's seat and put it in gear.
So on the scene,
where
was you where you was like, you know what, I gotta learn this? Like, who you saw that you was like, nah?
Well, them I saw, of course, as far as in the flesh, and then, you know, Flex in Brooklyn came out now, so now it was like, hold on, got some other superheroes out here now.
Okay,
like, you know what I'm saying? When you just mentioned Ski and all that too, it started clicking to me like, oh, that's one love.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? I'm gonna keep like, it so funky with you.
I see what's going on.
He came upstairs. I'm thinking y'all behind him. I said, you ain't see Ski downstairs? He said, yeah, I saw two niggas down there, boy. You feel me?
Yeah, I knew it, yeah.
I'm like, you don't know Ski? He like,
so
to me,
a little ride up up with the elevator. I'm like, hold on, all right. That's what it is. So you had different, now I'm starting to see the different, I call them superheroes, because every clique had their little 1-2 that was nice out of the clique.
Okay.
And it's like, yo, hold on, all right, there's more to this shit right now.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying? So, you know, watching, you know, certain things you redoing in your crib, you moving like certain niggas until I just found myself, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Flex in Brooklyn for that too, because you started seeing from different areas, now they got different niggas popping up out of nowhere, like Dragon Ball Z. Like, hold on, who this? Niggas coming from this way, that way. So that's when it really just started, me watching that shit every Friday. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna build a little crew and we gonna ride this thing out. my age group is a little different from their age group. So we had came out probably like what, 01, 02 when I just came to high school. And my first group was Alias Crew. We did a little 1-2 thing. Then I traded over to SFX when they stopped. You know that shit is like sports too. You got niggas grabbing, trading.
Yeah.
Yo, he was recruiting, signing this man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, signing contracts on the
like,
low.
we need you over here. You know what I mean? You'll look good with us when my group stopped. So then it just went from there. Shout out to SFX Entertainment Crew.
So who was part of SFX?
And my man Reds, my man Sauce, rest in peace Douglas, my man Day Day, and you know what I'm saying, and you had Entertainment Crew that was from around our way too, V-Boy, and a couple cats from over there. So yeah, I just grew up watching niggas, man. Their crew, Suspense, Hyper, all them different crews that came from the bush.
So were you ever part of Suspense?
You could say I was like the little baby Suspense. When they doing the house parties and shit, I come out, do my little healing tour. Everybody get hype. Who this little 9-year-old busting the dance, you know what I'm saying? So I was like the little young Suspense. I never performed with them, but you know, as we got older, we go into parties. I'll step out, pop this shit off, get everybody amped, and then it just go from there, you know what I'm saying? Until I just built my style to where it's like, oh, you doing surf. You moving like surf. That was my whole thing, originality with me, you know what I'm saying?
So that's how you got your name? Who gave you the name Surf?
Oh man, free my man Memphis, man. I used to do these little bike tricks back in the days too. I like stand on the bike, 1 foot on the handlebar, 1 foot on the seat, and I used to just like
okay.
Whereas so my man just gave it to me from then, like, yo, surf, you surfing, sir? And I just stuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Then I took off the S now that I started making a little music and just kept it as Earth, like a little transition, you know what I mean?
Okay. So what was your first showcase? Like, how did it feel? Your first showcase, your heart pumping, you about to hit the stage?
Yeah, I was never really shy when it came to shit like that, because in school I always joined the dance that was going on from junior high school. I was involved at my school. They used to have this thing called BHA at Midwood, where like you could come out there and perform your talent, shit like that. So the stage was never really nothing to me. Flex now was a whole different thing, because you now enter in this chamber with a lot of beasts and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Where
it was 300 in there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Spartan.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you got to come through there and know what you're doing. So I was always big on routines, being sharp, certain things like that. So I just wanted that, even though this our first, they going to remember what we did when we came here. You know what I'm saying?
Did you win any showcases?
Nah, we ain't win no. We came in second at one at Hillel House. Then we went to one that was in the Y, and a little rumble broke out. Shit like that. You know how things go. And
the Y was crazy.
Yeah, you know what I
Crazy
mean?
times.
And then after that, it was just, it is what it is after that. I mean, that was our last showcase, the one at the Y downtown.
Okay, so what was your reason that made you feel like you stepped outside the culture and you just left? I wouldn't say leave it, but you feel me? Like when they say OGs pull up, or because you feel me? I feel like, and y'all know I keep it a buck, and I get mad at y'all, and I really get mad at y'all because I feel like the shit that niggas condone now wouldn't happen if y'all niggas was still on deck, bro.
Right.
A lot of shit that niggas put out, a lot of niggas that think they nice and they not really, like a lot of shit. Flexing probably would be way further, I feel like, for everyone if y'all niggas would have still kept around, bro.
Right.
So I feel like y'all just leaving niggas, no disrespect. Shout outs to Reem. Shout outs to Reg. You feel me? Shout outs to Dream.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Battle Fest. But it's like they were the only two left. After that, niggas pulled up here and there. Like, no disrespect. Like I tell niggas all the time, J Dawn don't count. J Dawn's at everything. So Dawn don't count. You feel me? Dawn don't count. Because Dawn is everywhere. He's making sure he pull up. Right. Outside of that, it's like when niggas telling these niggas about, oh yeah, the OGs and what? Surfer still come back and fool y'all. Skia, What Ski was the nigga that invented the one button right here with the flop. We gonna get into that. Hold on, niggas don't even know that. When niggas wanted to know where that came from, the Burberry only button up. No, it wasn't. No, it was the iceberg.
Iceberg.
On the Mosquito.
Iceberg on the
clothes
Mosquito.
It was the Mosquito. Yes, it was. It was the Mosquito.
It was one of the two at them times.
The blue shit. Come on, you feel me?
That was the Mosquito. The Millennium suit, right? The shit with the city on it.
You feel me? So
That
it's
the
like
Simpson?
when we tell niggas about y'all, bro, it's like niggas be looking at us like like y'all a myth. Like we telling niggas lies, and we like, bro, I'm telling y'all really don't want like this is my reason for wanting to do a Fess Up and having y'all niggas come and having niggas just outside of the culture, just introduce niggas to this real street dance shit when niggas like y'all was really doing it.
Right.
Like, you feel me? Like, if it wasn't for you, like, you feel me? There would be no get lows. There would be no, you feel me? If it was for niggas like you and Reem on the get low tip
No doubt.
and the sharpness, if it wasn't for niggas like you with the lean back. Hold on, niggas ain't even know with the chill. We gonna get into that.
He just got a history, boy.
Bro, this is why I be telling niggas, and this is why I'm glad my brothers, him and Sharif in the building. I tell niggas, I never hit the flex stage. I give y'all that. I never hit it. But y'all never gonna not tell me I wasn't there, bro.
There's plenty that never hit the stage.
You feel me?
They definitely
I got
the culture.
That's how I ended up. We gonna even get into that. We coming to you just now because I can't even maneuver without you feel me pulling you in. But you feel me? Like that shit makes me mad, bro, because I feel like these little niggas right now need to be checked. They need to know what the real dancing is, where this shit really came from. Who invented what? Like, you feel me?
But
like,
let me not to cut you off, but let me tell you, just like with anything that happens, there's always going to be like, all right, when people create vehicles, right? Mm-hmm. There's always the first vehicle, which is the prototype and the original. And then there's going to be different varieties and different types. It's always going to be to each his own. Right. Even if we want to be here to try to teach, it's about who want to listen. Mm-hmm. It goes like that in every area of life. You see it right now with the young rappers and the old rappers and all that shit. Like, if the young ones is willing to listen instead of playing a know-it-all role, it's no problem. It's always open room for guidance. Look at Conk. Conk was out there at every block party. Like, he came with the fucking blow-up machine.
Conqueror.
Shout outs to Conqueror, anywhere Conqueror at. Because he was at every block party, and he was doing that initiative, teaching the kids and doing shout outs to Conk. He was heavy out there doing that. You know what I mean? Some kids gravitated toward it. Some of them went their way. It depends on what leaves a bad taste in your mouth when you're doing it. Because at the beginning, like, I ain't gonna front, I'm gonna speak for myself. Like, it was for the love for me. I wasn't even doing it because it was cool and was something. It was my way of therapy. I hear the music, I click in, I click out. So that was just what I was doing. That's why I was always by myself, always like a little corner where the speakers is at, and niggas would have to pull me in these little circles because I was in my little zones getting it off. So some of these same people, they probably come into this and they're like, you know what? I don't need the guidance because all I need is what I feel. And some of the kids, they might stand exactly 10 toes on that. You can't always guide a direction.
But
sometimes they gotta find
I feel
their path,
you on that.
What I mean?
And I'm gonna be honest with you. Even with that, that is still a little twisted only because one, this is my reason for wanting to have niggas like y'all up here. The Claudes, the Reggies, finding the Rohans, and really tapping into the tapping because there's so many different stories that are told.
Right. That's true.
Right.
You feel me? It's like the Bible. You got the King James version.
Right.
That's true.
Right.
You got the ITV version. You feel me? So it's like, this is my way of letting niggas know the truth for real.
Right.
I agree.
You feel me?
Agree.
Because there's so many mixed versions of the truth. And because y'all niggas is not around, niggas can't clarify or deny.
That's true.
So if niggas is not in the scene for niggas to be like, no, that's Earth right there. Niggas like, yo, that's the. You feel me?
I get what you're saying.
I ask niggas all the time. Is there, before we even get into that, before I even get in the question, so back to you, Earth, real quick. So as you progressed, what age were you when you was like, you know what? I love dance, but I'd rather do something else.
I mean, you know, still at the end of the day, dancing was just a escape in a way, because besides dancing, we in the streets now too. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I think that shit big time, because you had times when niggas just left to go practice, or there was some girls at these parties over here. All right, we pulling up. That shit really took certain times from what we was already getting involved in. You know what I'm saying? But as far as you saying, like when I stopped, I don't know. Like I said, like the other things started attracting too. You know, was trying to make money. I come from a single parent home, shit like that. You know what I mean? So
shout outs to the single mothers, because I'm one. So
right,
shout outs to y'all for
you know
scratching and surviving.
You know what I mean? So money started playing a big role in certain situations. Niggas had to start doing what they had to do, and the dancing shit just had to.
It wasn't paying the bills at
it wasn't
the time.
doing that like how it is now. You got niggas in Madonna videos, this video, who getting sponsored here, who getting sponsored there. We ain't have YouTube and all that back in them times. You know what I'm saying? So everything was word of mouth. You know what I'm saying? Who nice from that block? Who nice from this? Oh, all right, we going on that block. Nothing we had. We had none of these platforms that they got right now. So at that moment, it was just like, all right, this shit ain't doing nothing.
And that speaks volumes too.
You know what I'm saying?
Because now everything is clicked.
Right.
You know what I mean? You had to go.
That's the fact. There was no Facebook.
You had to go.
All niggas had was MySpace.
Right.
Yeah. Not even MySpace.
MySpace was probably didn't even come yet.
We didn't have MySpace.
Nah, it wasn't even MySpace out around the time.
No, oh, that's what it was. AIM. It was AIM.
It was AIM.
It was AIM.
It's funny sounding computer.
On the BlackBerry.
Yeah.
And the Sidekick. It was AIM.
Everything was still word of mouth.
Everything was word of mouth. You had to go to those territories and those areas.
Right, right. We in this party, we over on this side of town. That's how the name was really ringing. You know what I mean? Somebody calling this one, yo, I'm pulling my man over there. Who nice? And that's how it went. We didn't have none of this. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, after a while, you know, it wasn't really putting no dollars in the pocket. It was just a name you ringing now. It's just like, all right, on to the next. You know what I'm saying?
So where did this whole rap thing come from?
Well, before I even hit the stage, I was already into music. Shout out to my mom. You know, she introduced me to a lot of them.
Mama Love, shout out to Mama Love.
Waking up on Saturday, she playing her Sade and a Buju and all kind of things. You know what I'm saying? So I was always already into like writing and shit like that. I think I wrote my first song to like the ending of what was that? It was a Luda beat or something. You know, they'll give you a little 20 seconds at the end. Then they had Sam Goody. Sam Goody, you could have went, bought the single, and then you get the instrumental
right
on it and shit like that. So I was always writing from then. And so while I was flexing, I was always still doing that. I never really like was in the studio and doing certain things like that. I probably recorded like 1 or 2 songs, but that was always in the back pocket for me. You know what I'm saying? Until like a couple years later down, and the blinking with 1, 2 man, and then we just took it from there. And I've still been doing it ever since now. That's my therapy.
Okay, you know, so like what made you like take it full-fledged serious? I see you feel me? You did a show, you did 2 or 1 show with Major Hype.
I did 2 of them.
Okay, yeah, so you got shout outs to Major Hype, King's Theater. You performed and it was amazing. I seen it. Like, you feel me, the YouTube, and it was just amazing to see your growth. You feel me? You is levels.
Right.
And music you're not just stuck in one.
Still involved, yeah.
You feel me? Is levels. So like what is Earth now? What is the next steps for Earth now? Like,
I mean, I got a little man right now to raise too. You know what I'm saying?
Shout outs to the fathers.
I'm also trying to
still in their kids' life.
Yeah, I'm here still trying to, and there's nothing you can master, because something you could learn you could think you mastering today is something new again tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Times is changing.
You know, a lot of us ain't grow with our dads and shit, so I'm just trying to master that as much as I can. And at the same time, I got a single out right now that I've been pushing for like a year. I never used to really like put music out and actually run with it. Like, I always would put something out, bring it to the block. Yeah, that shit's fire. on to the next. So I actually got like picked a good song that I felt was right, the vibe was right, and I'm just running with it right now. So that's where I'm at as of today, pushing a song I call I Just Wanna Be. It's a little spin-off, or if you hear the hook, you can tell that it was a spin-off of Buju.
You know what song I'm mad, and I'm mad that I don't have my other phone because I had it. Because that was my shit. Like, nigga, I used to, when I had my car, I really used to bump that shit. And niggas used to be like, yo, my son, he loves music. He loves Afrobeat. Shout outs to Skills. He's an artist. He does music.
Little man, word.
And he was like, one day I was playing it in his speaker. And he was like, Ma, who that? I was like, that's my son, Earth. This shit fire, right? I know. You did the remix to Pana.
Oh, shit, facts, yeah.
And I'm mad you never pushed that, because that shit, oh my God.
Now as I'm sipping up reminiscing, watching minute that you stepped into my face. Snake charm on my body moves to the rhythm, it's like it's a crowd. Everybody's at the place I've been looking before. I wouldn't mind taking a tour. For the shots, now I'm ready to hit the floor. Eyes on the shore. R.I.P. Shakur. Treating you royal, she be a man's game. Every king need a queen, shout out to Seven J. On for a drink, she accepted it. Tried to catch, but I came and I intercepted it. She loved the way, look up to the title. That's the heartbreak kick, I'm so Michael. She wanted to dance before I leave with song. I got it from the is for nothing to be loved.
When I tell you that's one of my favorites from y'all, like, nah, I'll Broadway push that.
Yeah, because you know it's not mine, so I couldn't really take it as further. Them copyright.
I know them copyrights and them fees is crazy.
Yeah, you know how it goes. So yeah, right.
But,
put it somewhere.
Yo,
right?
that's what I felt like. You did that. You needed to be with the nigga that did it. Like, you needed to be with Techno and be like, nah, remix that right now.
Jump on that motherfucker.
Jump on that with my boy right now. That was always one of my ultimate favorites of yours.
Peach,
like
word.
always.
Thank
you feel me? So like, where's music for you now? Like, are you going independent? Are you trying to get signed?
The way this shit look like, you know, you always hear that, yo, everybody want to get signed, 1 point this, million that, but then as the game go on, you see it's kind of getting a little watered down. Like everything sounds the same.
Yo, I hate this new music. I hate it.
Yeah, like sometimes, and I love certain ones. Don't get it twisted. Young Boys is rocking. Don't get it twisted. But
they are. Shout out to the Young Boys.
I just be wanting them to be more original, though. You know what I mean? Like everybody, I lose sometimes inspiration with music because like everything sound the same, son. Everybody's on this drill beat. Everybody's on one sound right now, and it's like even the R&B chicks want to be hard. It's like, what the fuck's going on? Like
but you don't want to get rubbed down.
Like, shorty, I want to, you know what I'm saying?
You don't want to get rubbed down.
You coming on the track, fuck niggas.
You want to spit on
more money than the niggas.
Sit on the dick, turn around and flip on. Like
I don't need a nigga. It's like, damn, son, what the fuck is going on? So like, that gives me a reason to continue making music sometime, but then it just be like, yo, it is what it is. Like right now, if I was to look for someone, probably like a single dealer, something like that. You know what I mean? But like I said, after a while, I'm really looking to get signed. You know what I mean? I stay independent. If something go, it go, and then I just figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I'm actually pushing the shit out of this one to really make some noise just because of the vibe it got.
It is. The Afrobeat is in right now.
Yeah, right.
So that whole I just want to be loved. That shit is,
and it still stem back from Flex days. Afrobeats make you just want to dance and move and enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I took it that route too. Do a little versatility on that.
Nah, I'm telling you,
get out the lane.
That would have been crazy if you. I think that. Right there, if you could have been able to drop that, bro, I'm telling you, that would have been retarded,
no
bro.
Doubt. That was actually the reason why I did the actual shit I did now, because the spin-off of that was like, you know what? It's gonna put me in a whole.
Because
other
I
lane
know
from
you
everybody.
probably even think I was thinking nothing about that.
Word.
Trust me.
Yeah,
I've been watching you, bro. I told you I've been with you on the show, bro. So
No
it's
doubt.
like that. But yeah, man, we gonna come back to you
No
real
doubt.
quick. SKI BASHMENT in the motherfucking building.
Yes, ma'am.
What the fuck is good, man?
Same shit, different toilet
Can't call it, man.
at all.
But let niggas know, man, like how, cause I be telling niggas all the time, like it's a weird story how I even met this nigga SKI and this nigga Sharif. Like, I swear it's weird. It's weird because shout outs to my kid, you feel me? Because of this bozo, I had a kid, you feel me? But real nigga shit, you know I don't bite my tongue. Shout outs to the bozo, because without the bozo, I wouldn't have my beautiful son. You feel me? So because of the bozo, I got my beautiful boy. But you feel me? I met you through the bozo. And I met
What is going on right now?
Y'all know me. This is Fess Up. I met you through the bozo.
Okay.
And then by me coming around with the bozo, I met you. Stop laughing.
I'm not-
And then I'm like, nah, he introduced me to you. And then out of nowhere, me and you got our own vibe. I started
Word.
to come check you more than he was coming to check you.
Started clicking, man.
And then it was over. And then as we in the crib, once he was like, yo, she know how to dance, bro. You was like, she know how to dance? Show me.
Yeah, that's so
Drop
fact.
the tune.
Started doing your
And I
one choice.
started wailing.
Yeah,
You was like,
yeah.
all right, chill. All right, look.
Turd.
It was over from there. Like it was over from there. It was we was inseparable. Shout outs to
That's
the
the whole
twins. Shout out to Miss Ducky.
Yeah, man.
You feel me?
Happy belated birthday to my mom's too.
Happy belated
Mama Duck,
birthday
happy
to Miss
belated
Ducky.
birthday.
Belated to
And
Mama
happy
Love,
belated
man.
birthday to Mama of Flex, Miss Sandra.
Oh,
Fact.
yeah,
Her
Mama
birthday
Sandra.
fast.
Pop,
Happy belated
Love you
birthday.
much.
Ooh,
Shout out
you
to
got
Rocky as
behind the turntables to drop
Pop,
no bombs.
That
Well,
good
yeah.
Kool-Aid on the Sunday.
Yeah, you feel
On the
me?
weekend, verse.
That's a whole fact.
Yeah, so you feel me? That's how I actually met you. And then from there, you feel me? It stemmed to me chilling and you actually teaching me. Like I tell niggas all the time, like SKI was my teacher. I said, when niggas don't even know, when Mark left these niggas, he came to y'all.
Yeah. Started rolling
Yeah, Mark started rolling with y'all. That's how I met Mark. I didn't know Mark when he was with Reem and them.
That's the whole fact. Shouts to Mark, man.
Shout outs to Mark because he's doing his thing right now. Shout outs to Mark.
Marvelous.
You feel me? Shout outs to Marvelous. But it was like I met Mark over there. I met Lotus over there. Shout outs to Lotus.
Shockwave. Shout out to my
Shout outs to
family.
Speedy. I met my motherfucking brother Troy over there. Shout outs to
shouts to my
the original Burberry King, nigga.
the original.
The original
Big fact.
Gotta tell
Burberry
you something.
fucking king,
Super
bro,
facts.
from head to fucking toe.
Shouts to Mr. De Niro and the
You feel me?
extravagant
Shout
family.
outs to Mr. fucking De Niro in the fucking building. Tom, bro, and I met Tech 9. That's how I met Tech.
Shouts to Tech.
Shout outs to Tech 9.
R.I.P. to
Big
Cheese.
Sound.
R.I.P.
You feel me? R.I.P. Pretty Rick. Like those were the times I told you. I told you. That's why I told niggas I never hit the stage. But fucking with you,
Oh,
I
she
was
there.
everywhere.
She was at every.
Bro, I was
event.
yo. You don't even understand. Fucking with him and
Every
Reef.
event.
And I had
So
the V.
fact.
I was the only one in the crew with a V.
I don't think y'all understand. No. Wait. Like, let's talk facts. Let's talk.
Let's
like-
talk facts
let's
right
talk
now,
like-
bro.
like-
It's not.
Let's talk about like
Fess up.
like maybe a RAV4 or one of them little suit. One of them
I had a
Suzuki-
CRV, Honda, nigga.
Honda. So it's like 9 of us. Shout outs to Raunchy. Shout outs to Ashley.
Ashley,
Yo.
shout out. I'm to get her and Gran up here. Shout out to Ashley. It
Shout out
was
to
me,
the
Ash,
squad, man.
Yoshi.
Yo,
Neff
shit.
sometimes. Even Neff sometimes.
When I
Shout out
say
to
we were
Yo,
so
shout out
deep
to
in
Neff.
this car, my nigga. When I say we were so deep in this car.
And I was maneuvering,
Bro,
smoking, all that. Vibes go.
Boots moving in the Veek. We cruising. We hopping out like a clown car. It's like 10 of us jumping out the car.
No!
At every event.
22.
I'm dead serious, bro. Like,
Omar.
and we in. All we gotta do is get there.
Right.
Everybody in there free. We walking in together.
Right.
We just gotta make it there. We rolling out like the Flintstones in the Veek.
Yo.
I'm trying to tell you. From there, block parties, setting up parties, going to events. Shout outs to D. We're from D's place. If you know, you know. Jeez. Gee, that was the real pit. Shout outs to everybody from Lincoln and Maple and over there on Rogers, man. That was the pit. Princetta, you know. Shout outs to Princetta.
Yo, I'm telling you. That's why I be telling
Shout outs to
niggas like,
Princetta.
I wasn't, but you on some G shit, Earth. I'm gonna tell you how real it is. He was teaching me so well that he will not battle no, like everybody wanted Ski in the party, bro. And Ski would just be, he come with the left foot out on the diagonal, chilling, bopping.
I'm holding
Niggas like, nah, everybody dancing in front of me, like, I'm not battling none of y'all niggas. If y'all could get through my sister,
I used to do that.
Then y'all
I used to do
can
that. Yo, Reef, I used to do that, right? Heavy on that. Word. If you could get through Peach and Princetta, I'll probably shoot you a shot at giving you a
yo, that's how elite.
I'm
He
trying to
had
tell
me
you,
and
my nigga.
Princetta in the crib,
I'm trying to
bro.
tell you.
Like he had me and Princetta in the crib, bro. I swear right now, because I feel like I just been out of tune. All I need is one lab with Ski. I swear to God. That's all I need right now is one
quick little
lab
mechanic tune up.
bro.
Quick little tune up.
One lab with Ski,
You
bro.
want me to relapse?
And it's over. Like, this is what I'm not telling niggas. Even before, like, even I was, when he was on B-Cat, walk niggas through that journey, bro.
All right. Shouts to Rocky and Sergeant. Reef can shed some money. I don't know why he acting all shy.
Right, because I told him to get on the
He
mic.
back there trip. You might as well just grab a mic. Yeah, you part of this history
sit
too.
down and get on the mic,
Definitely
bro.
part of the history. Let them see your face and know who in the building, man.
Go on, man, so you can hear
Shouts to Mama Elcock, man. This is my brother from another mother. The world
my
know that.
son Reef in the building. If you know, you fucking know. The camera a little, so y'all just, bro, try to move just
You
a
got
little
shot the
over
style
there.
with this nigga in the building.
All right, cool. Copy. So niggas, we good.
Yo,
Y'all looking like the little fake Migos right now.
Oh,
Shout out
shit.
to my son Takeoff, man.
Yeah,
That shit
R.I.P.
was crazy. We gonna talk a little about that too, but walk niggas through that. Both of y'all, Reef and
Yo, hold up. You talking about B-Cat Flex?
Yeah.
Yo, you talking about stage and all of that? Like
Yeah.
What's the name of the spot? It was a Haitian spot.
It was BEC at the time.
Nah, CPAC.
It was CPAC?
It was CPAC, bro. Yeah, they used to have all of the contests and all of that. Dancehall Queen Shelly, yo, respect. You already know, light skin shorty. Spence, you already know.
that's when there were no
disrespect
disrespect to the DJs now. But that's when DJs were DJs,
Actually
bro.
DJs.
Actual.
And believe it or not, you're gonna drop a sound effect to this one. People actually came to parties to dance. Came to these parties and events and danced and had a good time.
Crushed
too.
it with that one right there. You crushed
Like,
it.
That's a fact.
there was nobody trying to hold up the wall, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Right now, it's 1,000 men in each section when you go to parties right now. Everybody just looking at each other.
And then the bitches in there with the BBL stuck up.
They just want to be in their phone.
That's it.
They're grinding.
They just want to be in their phone.
Right
Buy me a drink.
That's it.
That's it.
No
Music is
disrespect,
one
bro.
Blackie, what up? We're moving furniture out the way. And shouts to the parents that allowed us to do this
Big facts,
instead of us
man.
going out there and getting caught up
Big
and
facts,
doing the
man.
worst. Like,
Word up.
yeah, we're going to scuff this floor up a little bit, but you
Word
know
up.
where your child is at,
Yup.
and you love all of his friends because we
Yup.
all in a safe environment.
Uh-huh.
And this is something that's keeping us out of the way of all the
Real
trouble and
shit.
bullshit
That's
going
when
on.
weed. That's when niggas was rolling up the beef and broccoli.
I'm
Real
trying
shit.
to tell you.
Oh, come on,
I'm
man.
trying to tell you.
Steel boots was in effect.
That's what
Niggas ain't
I'm trying to
niggas.
tell
These
you.
little niggas that never know what a beef and broccoli blunt
Steel boots
is
was in
right
effect.
now.
Cheese on
You
That's
cheese.
when they
feel
was
me?
rolling beaties.
Or the
with
macaroni and
pickaxe.
cheeses. The niggas
Beaties.
had the macaroni and woo, chill.
Cheese.
Shout outs to, even though they not there no more, but shout outs to the spot on Linden when you turn right there before BRC in Brownsville, when niggas used to go get the dimes of chocolate from in the cube, cubed up.
Ooh.
Chill.
Ooh.
But yeah, real talk. We straight off. There's so much shit to talk about. It's like I feel like I don't got enough time with y'all.
Zoning
two.
out, right?
Real nigga shit. But walk niggas through that journey. Like, did you ever meet Surf?
I don't think I have. I think
Nah.
today's like our first time
What's
meeting.
the worst?
you know?
What?
Right?
That's
Yeah, this is the first time.
crazy.
Yeah.
Word.
Definitely, man. But you know, the thing is that to keep it honestly real, the dance community is that big.
Right.
I could bypass the dance every single day and not even know. That nigga be doing the whole one too. But it's
Right.
also about two main things. It's how you humble yourself, and it's how you keep your shit consistent with whatever. Because I've been out the loop for a minute, but I still always keep my eye and my ears out. I watch,
Right.
I don't critique it or put my little 1-2s or nothing in, but I see certain directions that it could go. Like you said, with the proper guidance. If the right people is there to put the infrastructure there to say, nah, you're doing it right, but there's a better way of doing it. Like there's right, but there's also a better way of doing it.
Right.
And I'm gonna say something to all the upcoming dancers that I know, like there's egos. We get it. You fly, the girls like you.
What fly?
No.
What y'all calling
Wait.
fly?
Let
Don't get me
me
started.
say this. We have to say this, Peach.
What
Listen,
you mean?
Peach, you gotta understand.
Bro, it's no. Let's be for real. Hold on real fast.
Wait.
We gonna tap in real quick. Hold on real fast.
Hold that thought for real. 'cause I know
Niggas,
you
he
told
can
some
even
niggas.
tell you because that's what he respected about me because I was really outside fly, nigga.
Yeah, we really were.
Like niggas was outside fly.
I ain't
Every
gonna lie to
color
you.
piece.
Yeah.
Like I was outside. Gucci,
But
Louis.
it's errors. It's
Like,
errors.
I was
You
gonna
feel
say
me?
that
It's
too.
errors,
Dancing,
though. You know what I'm
feel
saying?
you, but at
Yeah.
the same time, it was no niggas don't even bathe before they come to
But see,
sessions and parties
I
no
understand
more.
that. But when has that ever changed? It was niggas dirty and stinky. You must be on the dance
Right.
floor.
But
again.
it was more niggas that took the time to go to the junction right there. If you wasn't going to the junction in Flatbush, you was going to my son in the Star. Shout outs to what's the Tom, Dick, and Harry's. You was
That's
going
a
to
whole
some,
fact.
if you wasn't in the bush at the junction, you was going to Tom, Dick, and Harry's in the Star to get fly. Or you was hitting my niggas up
Shout
downtown
out to the
Atlantis.
boosters.
Yeah.
Shout out
You
to
was
the
going
Shout outs
in
to my
Atlantis.
squadians on that note.
Or you was hitting the boosters, or you was hitting
course.
up
I was
S&B's,
outside.
underground. Versace, Moschino, Iceberg, Coogee.
Century 21 had their little run at it.
Oh, don't forget about
Still
the
selling.
I am an educated consumer. Sims. Niggas was
Sims.
going there too,
Yeah,
and niggas
yeah,
found out about
yeah.
Sims. It was a little bit cheaper than Century 21.
I do want to apologize to all of the stores. I had to make money off of those signs. Those things. Respectful. No, because I'm mature now. You know, I wasn't thinking about it then, but I think about it now. You guys lost a lot of money in inventory because of niggas like me and my friends.
Oh,
Shout out to my
man.
low lives, 2 L's up, never down. And yeah.
Say God bless.
That's
Yeah.
when.
But what I was
no,
gonna say was,
yeah,
well,
that-
I was gonna
shout
say
out-
was,
Get back to that thought.
there's always gonna be different.
Yeah.
And my thing is, you can't ever knock different because if you knock different, everything remains the same.
Right.
So there's gonna always be flat. There's gonna never be that bubble that we need. So I'm not mad. Whoever's fly is they fly. I've seen, remember Retro? Remember Dancing Retro?
Mhm.
I seen Retro with the Jeremy Scott fuzzy Adidas, the teddy bear looking joints on.
Yeah.
What the fuck is son do? But that was his fly.
But
That
those
was
shits is bread though.
But see, it's not about.
See, it ain't about
but I'm trying to tell you, it's not about the
No,
bread.
but you know why? And let me
Everybody got their
explain
own
to you.
fly. Everybody, what I'm saying is, to each his own. Everybody got their own.
Stop it. Stop
They
it.
do know.
You know it's
tell
a
you.
balance.
They do
No,
know.
let me. No, I'm
We
not
may
saying
look
it's
at
a
things as a
balance. But
difference.
let's be for real
Bogle
here.
wore chokers.
We talking to niggas that it was fly. You was fly. You was fly.
That's
You
true.
was fly. Come on, y'all wasn't step. So we not going, and like
All right, let me
I
ask you a
said,
question. Let me ask you a
niggas put
question.
certain shit on because you knew
I'm gonna ask you a
when
question.
the time come around, you either had to get you a pair of
but watch
Maury's.
this. No,
a pair
that's
of
not true.
P's.
That's not true.
Bro,
Let me ask
you
you a
wasn't
question.
stepping in the
Wait,
party
let me ask you a
without
question.
mosquito.
Let me ask you a question.
Don't get me started because I know.
Wait, don't do that. Don't judge me. Don't talk about me. Wait. But let me ask you a
You wasn't
question.
stepping in the
Right
party
now.
without a fresh
We're not talking
iceberg,
about me.
mosquito.
We're not talking about me.
Free from lying.
We're not
always.
We're not talking about me.
No.
No, what I'm saying is this. All right, so let me ask you a question right now, right? Right now, right? If I had the power to bring Bogle back and we threw a party,
You know
let me ask you a dead ass question.
Uh-huh.
Do you think Bogle is stepping up in there with anything named brand?
No.
Exactly. And Bogle gonna have the whole
Party,
on him.
bro.
You hear me?
That's
He gonna come in there with a choker, a dead chicken in one hand,
But you
and a
know what's
spliff,
crazy?
and just
Even the niggas that dance with him, they have become materialized. No disrespect, but ding dong, all they've become materialized because that's the world we live in. It's presentation. When you come around niggas
That's
with
true.
money, you
Everything
gotta
is
look
image.
like money.
Everything is
image.
You feel me? So that's why I tell niggas now, it's not like people always tell me, oh, P, you shop too much. I said, bro, no funny shit. I always shop for me and my kids because you got to be ready for any situation.
Right. But
There's
that's
levels to this shit.
But I also feel that's kind of a sense of normalizing what to expect. Like it kind of limits your freedom to kind of really want to express yourself in a way. My
How?
thing is like, okay, what I'm saying is like
When
this.
hold
If I
on,
expect
because when I
everybody-
say every situation, if it's calling for black tie, we can do black tie.
Okay.
If it's
Okay.
calling for grown and sexy, we can do grown and sexy.
Right.
What
If it's calling for casual, now the drift is everybody got their levels of what they consider casual. What they consider black tie. Like nowadays,
There you go.
back in the days, there'll be a sin to wear a suit with a pair of sneakers.
There you go.
Now, niggas is wearing suits with Air Force One.
There you
That's
go.
what he's saying. It
There you go.
can't stay the
It
same.
can't
Right.
stay the same. There's
Right.
gonna always have to be
Evolve.
something different.
Right.
If there's nothing different, how can we say that that's the new thing or that's the different thing if we don't see something different first? I don't want to see nothing the same. Like you would get tired of flat shoes for your entire life. You know what I'm
Real
saying?
shit.
You would get tired of flat shoes. But to go back to what I was saying was, it became more of a fashion show now. On yourself, it's not about all of that is out of
Okay,
the way
can we
now.
just please
Word.
scratch the fashion off because there is
Oh,
none.
no,
So scratch.
okay, let's
it.
scratch the fashion off. Let's scratch the
Scratch it.
fashion off. Even without the fashion, the state of dance and partying from then to now has completely changed.
And you know why? Let me explain to you why. Because I'm still on the scene.
Mhm.
I'm still on the flex scene.
Mhm.
Underground.
Mhm.
You feel me? I'm still on the scene. And with that being said, it's like one, like I said, y'all niggas are not around, so there's no direction, bro. A lot of niggas think they know what they doing. No disrespect, but they don't know what they doing. Like, you feel me? Like I tell niggas, if y'all gonna do shit, y'all need to make sure that the OGs is in the building present. Even if y'all gotta, it's nothing to give a good 10, 20 tickets to OGs just to bring them in and let niggas see who really, you feel me? These y'all really are. Everybody talk about the get low when this surf. Everybody, you know how many arguments I done had, how many conversations I've been in where it's like from now till then. From then till now, I mean, you feel me? Just with, do y'all know, like, ski, oh my God, like, surf, oh my God, like, y'all talking about get low, like, you think you nice and get low, like, are y'all dumb? Do y'all really know what this get low shit really supposed to look like? Like, you feel me? Do you know what that really supposed to look like when they got niggas like y'all still probably if a little 1-2 if in the right vibe could still make niggas be like, nah. And I tell niggas it's like, what niggas gotta do to get that, bro? Like, what we gotta do to get everybody, what it gotta be. And the sad part is like, everybody don't do the same things no more. Not everybody party, not everybody. So it's like, niggas can't even say, we gonna throw a big bashment. Because not everybody parties no more. You feel me? Everybody done changed their life. Everybody doing different things. So it's like, what can we do to make that happen? To like bring everybody back outside, even if it's just for one event, bro. For niggas to start getting shit back the fuck in order, bro. Like, what it's gonna take to have you, Ski, Reem, Dennis, fucking Reg, fucking X, the real X. Like, niggas ain't seen X. Every time niggas talk about X, and niggas don't even know who that shoulder move for real. Niggas don't even know where that.
I think when it comes to, like, I'll say the vets, the OGs, I think when it comes to all of us, we don't have no problem with getting together and do it. I personally, I think where the unbalance is kind of, like I said, just like the way things are now, the young versus the older. You know what I mean? The younger heads are rebellious. They don't want to be told nothing. They know everything. You got to let them know everything. They say hard head make us all fast. So you let them go out there, and you got to let them learn like we learned. You go out there, you battle the wrong motherfucker, you get chewed the fuck up, and then you got to sit down. Let me tell you a true story. This is real shit. Shout out to my nigga Black. His name is Chris Davis, and he can even
That's
attest
a fact.
to this.
My son Blackie.
This is a true fucking story.
My son Blackie.
And he can tell you this, and everybody can tell you this, right? Blackie used to destroy niggas. I'm talking about, son.
My son Silky Smooth.
Yo.
My son used to go by Silky
I'm
Smooth.
talking about.
If you know, you fucking know.
Yo.
Shout out to my son.
Shout out to Blackie. Like, this goes right back to us taking the time we used to take. Like, we didn't take, some of us probably went in the crib and we just had fun with it. When you have fun with it, more things came out of it. You know what I'm saying? So there was times when we used to literally just link and click up. Reef should tell you how me and him met in a few after this one. That's going to be a great story for that. But how we all meet each other is a way for how we feel passionate about this shit. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be people that's going to take it that serious enough to want to say, nah, fuck it, I'm taking a day out to go over here and practice and put this time in, taking this day out to go do. We was doing that effortlessly, thoughtlessly. We used to just wake up, like, how many times you say, yeah, what we doing tonight? And before it's even a tonight, it's like midday, we all together practicing, dancing, and doing whatever. We're not even thinking about routines. We just
Sometimes
get together in a creative space.
Right.
We just get together in a creative space. And we just making this shit happen. The problem is that, well, yesterday's price ain't today's price. You know what I'm saying? The information that we can even give them now, they got to take it at effect of them getting chewed up. Now back to the story. I'm gonna just real quick. So Blackie was chewing everybody up. He was murdering everybody by Weeksville, left and right. Boom, boom, boom. I go over there to my cousin Shakisha. Shouts to my cousins and them over there. I go over there. This is the first time I'm meeting Blackie. So they got Blackie for me. So I'm by my cousin's crib, chilling, just hanging out. I think it's a barbecue or something. I'm eating chicken in the front of the crib. I see mad niggas. Yo, son, he want to battle you. Who? I turn around. It's Blackie. It's all, yo, niggas can tell you the story. It's Blackie and it's mad people. I don't even think I knew half of the people. I think it's when I was just starting to meet everybody from like Weeksville, that area. So my family knew I could dance and knew what I did. But I didn't know that what I was regularly just doing, having fun, gravitated and traveled all the way over there. So niggas was already pre-prepped for me when I got there. I'm eating chicken.
Bro.
I'm at a family barbecue eating chicken, bro. You hear me? Blackie started when I had a plate in my hand, like basically coming at me. You know, Ski.
Let me put this down.
So what happened was, Blackie can tell you this. I retired Blackie. I made Blackie sit down for 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. He'll tell you. I made him sit down for 2 to 3 weeks. He said, nah, son, because I just can't believe you came over and you did that shit to me over there in front of them niggas over there.
What about you, Earth? Did you fix niggas?
That's my brother. That's a true story.
Did you ever fix it?
True
Because
story.
I heard some stories of niggas saying they fixed you.
But what I'm
Oh,
saying,
yeah.
but
Yeah, I heard
they gotta go out
niggas
and put
saying
the
they
work in.
fixed you. So hey, let it be
I
known.
wish I knew how to laugh like Joker, so you know?
No, but what I'm saying by that is that sometimes it's not even about the guidance and it's not even about the teaching. Sometimes you gotta go out there and get it out the mud like the fuck we did it.
Facts.
We can't be in always giving you a direction.
Facts.
Go out there and battle. That shit was the
Facts.
pit. You know, certain places was the pit.
You not even know
There's
it's
no
getting
where the
far
pits,
shit.
where the pits at now? The real pits ain't the ones you sell money for tickets for. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. The real pits is like when you find somewhere, niggas can hopefully pray they find some power. You could, you know what I'm saying? An extension cord. You get one
shout outs to
speaker.
Reg.
Yo.
Shout outs to me because that's when I was doing the basement for free.
Shit
Like
like
when
that.
I had niggas pulling up.
You're gonna get your best battles in situations like those.
The niggas
That's not recorded.
That's not recorded.
It's not recorded.
We were just talking about this shit earlier.
Facts.
Some of my
That's the
craziest
first
moments
time I
is
ever
the shit
seen
that we
not
did
on
not
video.
record.
Yes.
versus Ringmaster.
It's not on video.
Reg versus Ghost and Poba and Conqueror.
Say it again.
It was Reg.
I came down that night. I came down that night.
That's a
Oh, yeah,
fact.
it was crazy. Okay. Yeah.
That's
I
a
was
fact.
there that
I'm gonna
night.
tell you this story. So boom,
That kick shit. That funny.
BSV was in the
Scorpion
building. You
shit.
heard Earth?
Mm.
It was Ghost. It was Poba. It was Conqueror. Niggas was coming at, mind you, Gutter them in the building. They acting Hollywood. They done been on ABDC.
Oh, so this
they
is
came
recent.
back.
No, this was
They
years
came
ago.
When I
back.
say recent, when you say ABDC, that's way
Yeah.
after them days. Like that's
Yeah,
recorded
that's not
time now.
flexing
Okay,
Brooklyn
okay,
days.
yeah.
That's not flexing Brooklyn days. So
Yeah.
boom, it's Spider, J Dawn, and Gutter in the building, right?
Mhm.
So now, yeah, who that? Oh, tell Blackie to call in. Tell Blackie to call
That's a
in.
good one.
Silky Smooth. Tell Blackie to call
Yo.
in.
Yes, sir.
Wait, tell Blackie to call in so we can get him through the airwaves.
What's good, my bro? Yeah, nigga.
Nigga. Oh, Blackie!
I'm going by what you told me, sir. Huh? Say it again. That's for
2 weeks.
That's 2 weeks. That's a retirement. 2 weeks. That's a sit down. A retirement is like forever. No, not what? Yo, put him on. See if you can put him on the thing. He gonna try to put him on. He gonna try to put him on the line. Shout out to my nigga Blackie. He said, "Retire me." Retire me.
His brother when they made that call.
Yeah. It's cool. It's all right.
When they made that
I'm going by what he told me anyway, so ain't no capping on my end. Ain't no capping on my end. I don't cap.
You know a man
I
gonna
don't cap
defend
on my
himself.
breakdowns. No, you're supposed to.
You know a man gonna defend himself.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
so this is what I'm saying. That fucked me up just now.
I like that.
About?
Uh-huh.
Shit like that.
And we live for these moments.
Nah,
I live
that's
for it.
how it
Let's
go. That's how it go. Just
You
like how
feel
just
me?
now you said a few niggas sat me down. I needed to know how to laugh like Joker.
Yeah, because that's why I'm asking you. See shit like that.
But everybody got
So
it.
it's like,
Happened at least once.
It happens.
Yeah, it happens to everybody.
Can you
Sometimes
say
I want to know
somebody
the
sat
names
you
you
down?
talking.
Okay, I'm gonna throw some names.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they said this.
Now we here for this.
I'm not saying that. I'm gonna just throw some names from
Uh-huh.
back in the day, and you gonna tell me if you battled them
Yeah.
and if you won.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, both of y'all.
And I like when the people talk about it too.
All right. So, did you ever
Yeah.
battle Gutter?
Gutter, nah.
Did you ever battle Dennis?
Well, me and Dennis is
It's
we
family.
in the crib.
Okay.
We do that.
Did you
Yeah,
ever-
like
So any Reg,
nah.
Reem,
I battled Reem one time in the upstairs. We was on 51st in church. And like I said, Oh,
Okay.
Keep that
See,
cap
he
on.
never caps.
Cap on.
Wait
I
a
love my
second,
brother. You hear me?
That's a real
nigga.
Blackie, I love your soul.
That's
That's my brother right there.
My son never
That's my
caps.
brother right there. I love my nigga soul. I would never cap. I would never cap on mine. You heard? That's my guy. He did come back and bust my ass
That's
though.
a real man.
I left that one part out. You know what I mean? But
Tell him to call in.
that's
so
my
we
bro,
can
man. That
talk
is my
on
bro.
this
Shout out to all my
But
BFF
yeah,
family.
it
man.
was a time me and Reem, but we
Mhm.
didn't go, as far as I remember, we didn't go like round for round. Like I went, he went, and then it was like the circle just
kept moving.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Me, I'm battling you. We gonna do this 2-3 rounds.
So who did you
Right, what I'm
ever do
saying?
2-3 rounds with?
You see, you had dudes that was coming up too with certain names. Like I had battled X one time. I caught X at a time where X wasn't even X. I ain't gonna lie. If I'd have battled the X that turned into the X with all that neck, he'd have probably gave me that thing. You know what I'm saying? I battled Brian one time too. Me and Brian went 3 for 3 rounds. But the last
Splacky.
round, shout out to my son Splacky. Get busy.
Splacky.
Shout out to Splack God.
Splack.
Word. They had this dude named Derek. Derek used to have the YMCA on Flatbush.
Uh-huh.
He used to throw the little shits going on over there. He threw something in Narsey one time. And yeah, me and Splack exchanged a couple rounds with each other.
And who won that?
The reason why they was giving him, you could ask certain people that was there, weenies, all these niggas was there. But they let him go the last round, and I didn't go. They broke it up after that. They would give him the he already did his 3, I did 2, and it's time for me to answer back the third. Everything.
Oh wow,
Like
that's
that.
crazy. Niggas did you like that?
That's crazy.
Shout out to Brian right there on that
That's
one.
my bro, man. My iceberg brother from another mother.
Yeah,
Shout out
top
to my
dog.
nigga
That man
Splack.
get busy, you know what I'm saying? But that's around when my name was ringing.
That
you know
was
what I
a
mean?
fly nigga, bro.
That was my guy.
Yeah,
right
that was exactly around the times my name was ringing. He turned around, grabbed the heart. That's when I knew. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm here. They know who Surf is now.
You?
You know what I'm
Who
saying?
else you battle?
Yeah,
Who else you battle?
there's a couple of them Peaches, man, but a lot of them, let me tell you something. A lot of ones that was on the side, they'll tell you. They'll more remind me. They'll tell you.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? They'll tell
What
you.
about Rohan? You ever battle Rohan?
Nah, Rohan was a
What about Ricky?
It was I never battled Ricky. My man.
What
Sauce
about
Ricky.
Antonio?
Nah,
Pretty boy
see,
those is
Antonio.
nice, son.
Yeah.
Antonio likes
I was just with him the other day in the party. Shout out to Antonio.
Yo, you
Antonio
gotta
was
get
nice.
him to come up here,
I
bro.
was just with him the other
Antonio
night.
was
That ass Antonio. Yeah, all right. We gonna schedule
But enough
back.
for those names too was like they was elders. I wasn't around at those times to think them. I was there, but I wasn't like dancing heavy at the time. You remember, I'm with like Dennis and Bingy and them. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Them times. So that's more their era and shit with those certain names like Rohan and among them. Like
So, what names was dropping around your times?
you still had certain crews that was coming up, man. Like I battled dudes from the crew I was in before I got in there. Who else, man? It's a few Peaches. Like I said, the fans that was there, they'll remind more than I could remember. Like, yo, I was there when Surf battled this, and I'll be like, oh shit, yeah, you're right about that. I can't really knock everybody.
Yo, cause I looked up YouTube. I was looking hard. Like, yo, let me see if I can find a battle with
See, there was no
Earth.
videos
The
and
best
shit like that.
moments is
down
the
there.
Like,
ones
I
you
was
can't.
like, yo, you
Yeah,
can't
like-
find even you. Like, even the clip.
Yeah,
We
it's
gonna
a
go to
memory,
that.
you
I'm
know
gonna
what I
come to
mean?
you real quick too, Reef. But we gonna come back to even you with that. Niggas ain't forget, aka was the Benjamin stacking. You feel me? Niggas throw it. You ain't even December. AKA Mr. Benjamin. You feel me? My
like
son
that.
Benji.
I like that. That was fire. That was fire.
You feel me?
That was fire. That was fire.
But we gonna talk about, because niggas don't even know you were the one. What made you make that move up? Because I tell niggas a lot, and they be telling me I'm lying. That's how true it is. Niggas be telling me I'm lying when I tell them you were the one that made up that move. The one button right here.
Ain't forgetting that button, boy.
That bro, I promise you, I was around when he was making
This
that
is
up.
And he was around from the beginning of that time too. The Matrix.
All that Matrix stuff. Yeah, my son.
I made that,
with-
and that's
with
one of the
all
biggest
that.
arguments that between me and I don't want to call no names.
It's Fess Up. Don't do that.
The reason
What's the name?
I don't know the names because there's so many other names that said that they did it. But I know for a fact, and I know for a solidified fact, and this is, matter of fact, I'm gonna put it like this. The first time I ever did that move was way before I got on B-Cat or any of that shit. I first did that move when I battled all the Suspects the last day of school on Franklin and Eastern Parkway. The entire Suspects.
And who was that?
Bingy, Princetta, I do believe Dennis. They had a nigga named Black Rob Ice. He was there.
You had
let me tell you, the original Suspects was so deep. It's not just the common names and the faces you see now.
Right.
These was like entourage type shit. You never know who's gonna jump out. You think it's a familiar face you about to battle, and it's somebody that's like part of Clique and entourage. Like Samantha was there as well. I battled the entire Suspects. You can ask them. They'll tell you.
I'm waiting for
it's never no cap. When it's me, it's never any cap. You hear me? I battled the entire Suspects by myself. Shout out to my nigga 2 and Porky. Them niggas didn't dance. They were scared. They thought I was gonna lose. And I battled the entire Suspects by myself. Shout out to Sal's. Sal's was even there looking out the window when shit was going down. But that goes back to what I was saying. It's like even moments like that shit wasn't documented. I didn't expect that shit to happen. But once you hear,
it was on after that.
That's all
that was
took.
it.
That's it. That's all it took. Last day of school, Franklin Avenue. What? What? We had the people in the bakery spot closing their gates down. The kids running. They thought it was a big fight happening, but it's just us out there battling. Right. And I don't even think I forgot. Somebody came over there with a radio, and I think it was Bingy, if not mistaken. I think Bingy came over there with a radio, and Bingy was the one initially that called me out. And
shout outs to Bingy.
Shouts to my nigga Bingy.
I'm trying to give Bingy up.
When was in the Heights. He was in the Heights.
Shouts to Bingy. Shouts to Crown. Congratulations to Crown too. He just got married.
Whole Suspects family, man.
Crown was Suspects too, right?
Huh?
Crown was Suspects.
Kevin Crown. Shouts to my nigga Kevin Crown as well.
Crown
was
Suspects.
Yeah, Crown was Suspects, right?
My nigga had the nunchucks.
Yeah, that was
the
nunchucks.
Ninja
Man. That was Crown Heights time.
Ninja Man.
That was Crown Heights time, around.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And yeah, Troy was Suspects as well. I think Troy was out there too. Everybody. Smiley was out there too. Smiley and Troy used to this is before Suspects, my nigga. It was Smiley and Troy. Niggas wasn't getting around Smiley and Troy anymore.
The waistline Troy.
And I was battling these niggas. I was young and I was battling these niggas in different parties and events. I got cool with Smiley, got cool with Troy, eventually met Bingy, everybody else. Grew up with BSV. All of my niggas from BSV. Grew up with all of them. Like I was, and that's how like with me the heavy dancing shit went, because I was bringing my niggas from the Star down to Crown Heights. I mean down to Flatbush to the BC, and bringing the UK and the Crip niggas up to the Star to battle, and it was all love, like spreading that language like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, because times was crazy. If it wasn't, shouts to Tech Nine, I'm gonna say this because, and Rocky and Sandra, because if it wasn't for y'all honestly thinking, and they don't do that now. I don't be hearing about teen jams and none of that no more. But it was something we tried, and it was a few casualties and fatalities and shit that happened, but just to at least try. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing like that anymore. Yo, I get so mad when I go by BEC now and I see that shit as a storage unit. I'll be like,
shouts to original Flatbush versus Crown Heights.
The original.
The original. Parties like,
that's where we
gotta drop the balls to that, Mike.
Yeah.
Real fact. You gotta.
Shout out to King Champion. Shout out to Vigilante.
Crown Heights versus Flatbush.
Shockwave.
Yo, you know? Every night it was not 1 week. I used to go pick these niggas up, bro.
Yo,
pick these niggas up and we mobbing.
Yo,
right. He got me on the stage because Tech is already playing. That's what he was robbing with Tech. And part of Tech now.
Oh, wait. I'm happy you said that. And I'm gonna put this out here for history right now, because a lot of people one of the things that's thrown around in this DJ thing too, like along with the dancehall thing, it's like because sometimes y'all see a nigga like humble, just cool, and y'all figure because he's not doing the most, he's still not a nigga with a foot in the game. You understand what I'm saying? So shout outs to Tech Nine, and he can attest to this too. Me, Lotus, Tech Nine, and a brother by the name of Cheese, bless the dead, who used to play for Tech Nine, are the original creators, technically, of the Flatbush First Crown Heights. I used to bring so many niggas from Crown Heights down to Flatbush, and we used to be down in there partying, that at the end of the night, when Tech would see me and Lotus and Shockwave, he would throw words at us and play certain songs and diss us in the crowd. So one day, I was like, yo, I'm tired of this shit. I went up on the stage and I said, Joe, I'm so nice, I'll beat you with your own records. And we went in their crate and was going back and forth with them. And thus, Flatbush vs. Crown Heights happened. Shit. So, shout out to Two Tune as well. But Tech, shouts to Lotus. You know what I'm saying? So, when you ask niggas what foot they had in the game and what they did what I did was, I stopped a lot of my niggas from getting caught up into the gang shit. I brought the gangs together to come and party and hang out. And I also helped some of these gangs put the initiative and put their good freedom of expression into Flatbush Crown Heights. We 20 years later and that shit's still going. You hear me? Everybody still know what Flatbush vs. Crown Heights do. So shouts to everybody, man. Shouts to Brooklyn on that. For real. And now you got Fess Up Wit Peachez. Now we got you. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to be the voice to get at the stretch. Because
I'm telling you why I be like, I be begging people.
Trying to tell you. Shout out to the UK, man.
Because niggas really need to hear the jewels, man. But Reef, let niggas know who you are, because you been in the... I've been quiet. You been quiet real fast. Let niggas know who you are, because you like a little legend yourself. Niggas don't even know, though.
My guy.
You like a little legend yourself.
Right. Well, listen to this. Yeah. Sharif, Green Trooper, Marcus Garvey, always, you know what I mean? Best style, always. DJ and stuff, always. Like, I'm the one that made the mixtape for them back in the day, to be honest. Like, One Love would tell you, DJ Booth would tell you, used to come to my crib and make them tapes. All the B-Cat.
You talking about Booth? That's with Wendy Williams?
You know who I'm talking
Started
about.
at Reef Crib.
My boy,
DJ.
That's crazy. Shout outs to Booth.
You know what it was. You used to come to my crib and make them tapes and go and dance on the stage.
Uh-huh.
I was always there. You know what I mean? Standing right there and just let them do their thing. But Reef was there. Blitzkrieg. Yes, indeed. But that's me, Blitzkrieg. Let me tell you about my son Ski, though. This is the story. This is how I met him. My son Sean, he lived on VB, Van Buren.
My son used the government, Sean.
That's his name. That's my son, Sean.
He came around the corner like, yo, Reef, son, I got somebody, he could do the breakup, son. Yo, he gonna mash you. I'm like, yo, what? Stop playing with me. I go around the corner, son. My son Ski standing there. Got headphones on like this I got on right now. Yo, he like, yo, Reef, son. There you go right there. I'm like, that's him right there? He like, yeah. And he's like, yo, son, go ahead. Yo, this dude Ski press play on his tape deck. That's my word. It was over with, son. I ain't even dance.
History.
Word to my mother.
History was made.
Bust his moves, son. They're like, yo, son. Yo. He was like, yo. I just gave him
Did he bust
like,
that lean back
yo,
that he
son,
do when he break out the leg?
I gave my son a pound. I'm like, yo, you got it, bro. Yo, I live right there, Green, son. I play music, bro. You know what I mean? Come through and bring your records, son, whatever. And that was my bro after that.
That's love, man.
It's a whole fact.
It was
That's love.
till this day. Like, how many years is this, bro? Like, we've been brothers since, like, damn,
that's love.
15?
The hell no, that's like 24.
I'm 40.
Yeah, that's about,
bro,
like, matter of fact,
like 16.
it's like 25, 20,
love.
24, 25 years. That's a whole fact.
That's 40
love.
now.
That's
Still my
crazy.
That's
so
crazy.
So you thought you was nice.
Yeah, I did.
Reef was on his shit. Reef had his
I know, come on.
Right
shit.
now, man.
But niggas was always trying, that's what I'm trying to say. Niggas was always trying to set me up. Yo, look at that nigga go right there, son. Yeah, go right there. I could be minding my business. Look, he just said I just had a Walkman on. I got a Walkman. I'm just minding my business.
They
And then look,
traveling, son.
it's like Pokemon Go. You walk in the street, battle. You gotta get it shaking.
And that's how it really was back then. This is why I tell niggas. Y'all niggas not running down. Niggas was running down on niggas even when
That's-
they was with their mother.
That
Laundry mat.
That part.
Laundry
Trying to
mat. Basket. Sorry, ma'am. But
That's
I gotta
the whole
food your son right
And
now.
remember too, them times too, you trooping it. Like shout out to you for having a
You
car. Them times
traveling.
you walk into these hoods.
Yeah,
and shit
man.
Like that.
I was
And,
the
like,
only person with
You
the
trooping.
Yo, we was
Shout
in the
out to
car
my
like
mom.
this.
Rest in
Word. Heads on top of the hoods, niggas was like this.
Open
Yeah.
the doors.
Get this.
We everywhere.
And then
we
we
like,
hop
yo,
out.
sis, play it.
There we
And
go.
back then, shout outs to the CDs. Because
Oh,
that's
word.
when One Love,
Cash
you had
Money.
Soul Love,
Oh shit. Fire links and all kind of
you
things.
had,
Right,
you used
right.
to go to Jamaica Avenue
Father
right
Bentley.
there. Shout out,
Bentley.
what was the shop on Jamaica Avenue where niggas used to go get the
Addis Ababa.
No, down. Like, it was
Ray,
like
all
after
that.
you
Tyson
passed the
Son,
mall.
first
Go
class.
in.
I remember it was a guy that used to sell the tapes. The
VP Records. Niggas
VP.
used to go to
Yeah.
VP
yeah.
to get the dub plates.
Hey.
Man,
Tapes, the
remember
big CDs.
VP Records, bro? Shout out to
Yeah.
VP Records back then, bro.
My moms and them had to come pick
Fire.
me up.
You what?
I remember I stole some records from B Street and my moms had to come pick me up. I mean,
Shout out to B Street.
Yeah,
Hold on.
B-
Yo, remember when
B
That's
Street.
why I'm telling.
shit.
That's why
Yeah,
I
I
tell
didn't
niggas,
know.
y'all. I tell my kids that now, like the way we lived and how it was just like y'all could just never get that. Y'all would never understand
It's
how
easy.
much fun we had back then. Like
Yeah.
from Empire,
Them
Oh,
troops,
man.
them troops.
fucking to all
Yo,
to
rooftop.
even the art. When Sean
Rooftop
Paul came
building.
to when
Higher and
shout outs to Sean that ball.
Shut up, Paul.
You feel me?
Yo.
Niggas like him was coming to the hood and really shooting vids and
That's true.
it was
Beanie
like,
Man was coming to clubs, nigga. Beanie Man was partying in higher.
bro, like
And the Ark, like every other week.
Cafe
from Shouts to
Omar,
Beanie.
Trinity. I remember when the first time
Trinity.
you took me to Trinity.
Trinity. Once more, shout outs to my nigga. I got shout out Tip Top for that. Tip Top, shout outs to you, man, for that Trinity move. Trinity was. And that was some pharmacy. Shout out to the
fucking hole in
Woodbury.
the wall by fucking Kings County Hospital 22. One day.
The amount of
Albany Manor was over there too, right?
Albany Manor was a few,
Right.
a few blocks
Few
up.
blocks from Kings
It's
County.
like some niggas, I was really outside, bro. I was
was
the only
outside,
one
man.
with a car.
Yeah.
So I had no problem. Niggas was like, yo, bro, we got gas money. I got weed,
let's
we
go.
outside.
Yeah.
Come with me, we getting it
Getting it
free.
free.
There was nowhere we was going. I never had to pay with Ski to get into any party.
Ever.
No funny shit.
Sorry.
Him, if I was with him, if I was with Troy, Speedy, Lotus, never.
That's what's up, man.
Like,
we used to
shout out to DJ
We
Lotus.
used to break
DJ
days.
Speedy.
Shout outs to when I say about
Mike
breaking
Steiner.
day, like I'm talking about we like zombies the next party day. And she dropping everybody off. She dropping everybody over. Sometimes we be so fucked up. Like, yo, we ain't even gonna make it. We just crashing on the floor on the couch, man. Like,
Yo,
for real, man.
I'm telling you, the game is
Shout out
different.
Black
Everybody's
Power.
gonna have their history like that though. Even the
Hell
young ones
yeah,
right now,
of course.
they're gonna have them same moments like, yo,
Yup.
da-da-da-da-da-da.
But you know what's
Yeah,
crazy?
yeah.
And no
Yeah.
disrespect to them, I'm just real. I feel like as nice as y'all were, not even were, are still, I think the only is a handful of niggas right now that's really on some can
Foundation
make,
and all that.
yeah, it's a handful of niggas. They don't got enough masses. There was masses back then, party scene and stage wise. Because even Flex in Brooklyn, you still had niggas that was getting crazy in the All Stars,
That's
coming
true.
with that hip hop shit and
Yeah.
getting crazy. You had All Stars, you had mad shit going on. You feel me? So at the same time, I feel like it's not enough nice niggas to really have the stories of battling and that vibe. Niggas don't party now.
I could see what you're saying. What you're
There's
saying
no
as far as like,
BEC, there's no BECs, there's no arts.
Right. I see what you saying now as far as like where you coming from with the OGs turned they back a little because a lot of us could have probably still been throwing things and keeping the culture pushing in certain little avenues.
Yo, I swear I hate even when niggas attempt to throw up. First of all, the DJs now grind my fucking gears. Because you can't even go to a party like niggas are playing. You don't even hear the type of music that you supposed to hear in the party no more. It's 3 DJs standing next to each other to play, and all of y'all playing the same shit with a dub plate.
Yeah.
Like you didn't just hear this nigga play this whole set.
Right, that whole session.
And then on top of that, y'all get to the music that used to get the party crazy. And y'all play 4 or 5 songs of that.
And then it's
sometimes
over.
even 3, and then it's over.
Nah,
you about to warm up thinking he about to go crazy. It's none of that.
Fact.
And then after you drop that, you go back to drill music.
Right.
And Michael Bolton.
And you like, what the fuck is going on here?
A lot of DJs
This
when
is
they
why
go to
I
the
don't
reggae
party
session.
now.
No, you know what that is? That's because honestly, I'm gonna keep it real. You gotta blame all of that entirely on social media. The world's got ADHD to a whole different understanding and different standstill. Nobody wants to sit there that long and pay attention to somebody. See, the thing is, when we was doing those showcases back then, and the groups used to go on stage, like what was that group with Rico? They used to come up and do the Harlem shit. Used to dance with them. They was from
the Pimps.
Sleepy and the rest of them. Shouts to Sleepy and Rico and Black. They used to come on stage. They was from the style. It was right there from Utica. Malcolm X. They used to come
that wasn't Foot in them.
Nah, Foot in them.
Rest in peace, Foot.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Brown. Rest in peace to the Brown, to the Big Brown.
Foot in them was the Pimps though.
Yeah, that was the Pimps. He came.
But it was another group. Rico. They used to wear the short little dude, little Spanish dude.
Oh, you talking about
him?
He be coming.
You said the long braids, light skin cat.
My guy, right?
He's a fashion designer now.
I believe so. I believe so.
He still be popping out to like
when they used to do it.
To shit now.
I don't know if you. That's why I like when Rocky was putting it together. When Sandra was put together, it wasn't just one lane. Like, see, even when we talk about dancing, everything is still incredibly around just dance hall because a lot of people limit themselves to just one thing.
Right.
There's different. Like you could put a beat on, and it could be a mix, and if a motherfucker could go straight through all the mixes and still bust shit up, you know what that is? Versatility. Right. People pay attention to that shit.
Right.
So what? Okay, so now that we got OGs on the mic, what genres of music do y'all think make up flex? Because niggas, this is the conversation, and no disrespect to because Mike is in the building, but this is the conversation that flexing been having. It's been like flexing versus BSV for years because it's been the conversation of Bruck Up is its own style and Bruck Up is in flexing. But I'm like, Bruck Up is one of the styles that make up flexing. Dancehall makes up flexing.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Tutting makes up flexing.
I agree.
Animation makes up flexing.
I agree. Anything incorporated underneath the dancehall expression act, as I like to call it.
And what is that?
The dancehall registration act is anything underneath basically dancehall.
But remember too, it was like a not to cut you, it was like a twist to me because it was like also like niggas brought a little twist of breakdancing to reggae. If you look at it, like you know what I'm saying? Like you had niggas that was them tutting and all of them.
Inspiration was Michael.
Yeah, them tutting and them waving and all that. That's originally a breakdancing thing. You know what I'm saying? Niggas actually started meshing it now.
Initially, flex did start off as more so dancehall.
Yes,
that's
yes.
The dope part was that they meshed and they integrated
started
all
meshing
the
that now,
styles.
right?
So it became just
because this is
everything.
why I said that to people.
Because mine, not to cut you, because you had break dancers, right? When they used to come watch niggas like, yo, how are y'all doing that to dancehall? That's what I used to love about flex. Because it gave it its own little entity. Like, yo, son, there's no count. I once heard a breakdancer do like, yo, y'all don't have a count for music. You know what I'm saying? Like, we took it to where we didn't do the standard 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, it was just however you moving So however you
flow.
feel in that beat,
feel it,
yeah,
you flow.
you just flow into that. There was
When-
no count or nothing. You just dance.
You
Son,
flow, you let it
when
flow.
did the
You know what I'm
Bruck Up
saying?
become flexing? Like it started with Bruck Up. Like
Yeah, it's
The thing is this.
came
The
out
thing is
after
this.
that.
I
Like
think.
Reg and Albert,
I think-
all of that Bruck Up and
But-
I think initially what
Stop.
flexing is, flexing just basically means dancing. It's a way of just. That's the whole term of what flexing actually really means.
it was just that
It's
it was
like
done
it's
on
dancing,
flex
maybe
though.
busting it up or something. Like maybe it's a code name or something different. You know, flexing could be busting it up in Brooklyn.
But you can't say that because I feel like Bruck Up is just one of the many
It is.
things
It
that
is.
make up flexing.
It is.
You got
That's
waves,
all.
you got
That's all I'm
pausing,
saying.
you got
Because like I
pausing.
said, you got pausing, you got gliding, you
Yeah.
got animation, you got dance
And
hall.
remember that came later down. Remember, dance hall was the type of dancers that was out. You had the healing
Those are
toe.
all not Bruck Up. Stop it.
Hear what I'm saying?
Gliding is not Bruck Up.
No. He talking to her. She talking to him. No, what I'm saying is, dance hall was you had the healing toe. You had whatever dance was out. Remember,
Yeah.
there was a time
That
where
went to the song.
right,
At that time,
the
that's what
butterfly,
was
all
the
that.
dance hall.
That's dance. That was
Right.
where that started too. And then Bruck Up added in there with that being dance hall.
Yeah.
Whatever moves was out. You had Bogle Buster dance, and then that was the name. Whatever was out. Then later down the thing. Then now you started slowly seeing this break dance and things start adding into it a little bit. Like, oh Lord, niggas is waving, niggas is tutting now. You seeing hat tricks, animations.
I'm not gonna
now.
lie.
You know what I'm
At
saying?
first, that's what
That's how
kind of
it
killed it for me.
evolved. Yes.
That I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna front. That's
Yeah.
that when the dancing thing started to become.
Stop trying to surround it around Bruck Up. You
The thing is
DSG niggas kill me with that fucking shit, bro.
thing is this.
Y'all fucking kill me with that. It's surrounded. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It makes
And
up
honestly,
one of the elements,
look,
bro.
to keep it real,
The fuck?
Rocky and Sarge, your first show, because before they started even doing flexing,
Yeah, it was a
they
talent
were showing
show.
talent shows, and I was one of the. Me and
Okay,
Shout out to my
let me
nigga
ask y'all a
Bananas.
question real
Right.
quick. Sorry
Shout
to
out to
cut y'all
Bananas.
off. I want
Shout out to
y'all.
Africa House.
It was
Africa,
said
yeah.
to me
And
that,
Oaks.
and it was said to me that the word that gave the name to what y'all was doing flexing came from Nugget. Shout out to Ringmaster Nugget. But
I think flexing the name
and
came
I
from
heard
because
that-
that was the name of the show.
okay, and then I heard because Rocky told me this out of his own mouth. Shout outs to Rocky. You feel me? He said one day he was at Rocky house and Rocky was like, y'all gotta put a name to this thing y'all do. You feel me? Because I guess at the time the show was getting hot.
Mhm,
BT started looking at niggas.
mhm.
Niggas was looking at niggas. Because it was some of the biggest stars coming. If you really look back at the flex tapes right now, it's big stars.
Yeah, celebrities
That was really
surpassed
coming
that.
to big
Yeah.
niggas to fuck up.
Yeah.
Facts.
You
Yeah.
feel me? These
Facts.
wasn't little niggas.
Shout out to Short Man.
You feel me? These was real niggas on the radio.
Facts.
Like, you feel me? So Nugget said, we gonna call it flexing. The show name is Flex. We gonna call what we do flexing. And that's where it came. That's about.
So, okay. I mean, because all right, because when I first started going to the events and shows that they used to do, there wasn't in the beginning, the very beginning, there was no dance.
It was rappers, it was singers,
rappers,
it was
singers,
dance
it was
group.
real reggae artists, all of that.
Uh-huh.
Right.
And then they I remember they had Elks Plaza. That was their first location. That was on Classen and Fulton.
Shout out to Elk.
Shout out to the ass.
They moved from the Elks Plaza and they started doing stuff at other venues. And then that's when I started noticing, the gravitation of more of the reggae influenced things, which was good because there wasn't any outpost of really putting it out there other than just Labor Day that we had
Right.
or the regular party scene.
Right.
So, I mean, for them to say, it was Flex Entertainment.
Right.
So it only made
Right.
sense to call it Flex in Brooklyn.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So I wouldn't say, well, I mean, could you
said
name something that was
tomato.
already named?
That's what I'm saying. I was worth everything.
You know what I
Ski.
mean?
I took it as flexing was because of the name of the show.
Yeah. When I it was like Flex.
This was the
'cause it was Flex
platform
Entertainment.
that showed the dancing. So it's like, oh, you
So it's-
flexing.
no, I took it as Flex Entertainment So it's flex, and you're from Brooklyn, so it's flex
In Brooklyn.
You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So you flexing in Brooklyn or
But
flexing
you can't
Brooklyn.
call the style flexing in Brooklyn.
No, but you can call a mini of styles, but you can call a mini of styles flexing in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
You can.
You would have to name the styles though. You can't just say this is flexing, like, because there's people in the flex in Brooklyn that did other styles.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, you would have to call
Like
it.
my son, like
You know what I'm saying?
Flexing is just strutting your stuff and showing what you got basically for. It's just showing your
Right.
matzah.
Right.
You know what I mean? Anyway, you look at the word flex.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's either you're gonna do it big or you're gonna do it miniature.
Right.
So the best way to do it is big. So when you do it
hop
big,
out, right,
you're flexing.
right. You stepping
So,
out fly right now. I'm flexing.
Yeah. So when they said flex in Brooklyn, who knew? Who knew? Like that. Like how many years are we?
so
right
what?
now?
Like I said, so even with that, what made you? Even with you, Surf, I want both of y'all to answer this. Like, what made you feel like your style? You wanted to master the get low style, and what made you feel like I asked you that day, like that you I'm gonna keep going to that one button, and you came out with the Matrix, like that whole move right there has went so far.
I never planned nothing. I went into the zone. You see a video of me just sitting on stage, and them niggas is up there dancing. I'm watching them dance. Yeah. Niggas run over there and grab me. Get up. That's the day I had on, the Sixes with the Atlanta, with the shiny Guess jeans. The shiny Guess jeans that everybody had. Shout outs to 112 because they busted.
Shout out to the pinstripes and all that.
Like my son's no funny shit. Shout outs to you, Ski, because you was the first nigga I saw with the different pocket Evisus, the first.
Shout out to the good people at the Visu. In the store, I probably took it from.
That nigga came out with the different pocket Evisus. He busted for Easter.
Yes, sir.
It was so crazy. He changed the fit twice because he wore the first one with the hard colors, and then we went out that night.
The neutral colors.
And then he wore the light lavender shit.
Neutral colors.
The neutral. I was like, nah, why you did that? And that's when I was on my Chewy shit, though. That's when I was on my Chewy and Prada shit.
Let's talk about it.
What, like, Surf, what made you, like, feel like your style, you wanted to be the get low king?
I mean, I was fucking with that at a point. I never really like labeled my shit because I probably made moves, but it was shit that I would do when I actually reached the spot. Wasn't nothing I made in the crib sometimes too. Mm-hmm. It would have just came out naturally. However, I'm feeling it right then and there. I'll probably remember 1-2 moves that I made in the crib, but a lot of my shits was just right then and there. You know what I'm saying? On the spot.
Ain't no better feeling than that.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
I hate, I don't like, I never liked, I like choreography, like the choreography kind of dances, like when they used to do it with the groups and it's the same. Right. But that's not for
Yo, you know what's crazy that you said that, and no disrespect. Shout outs to all the choreographers now. Shout outs to Mark because he's doing it. He's found the way to incorporate that choreography and mix a little bit of it with flexing. You feel me? Yeah. And it looked neat. But even now, like, even as us doing what we doing, like I took 2 classes. I've taken 2 classes so far. I went to a hip hop class.
I peeped that.
And I just went to shout outs to Cookie Monster. Shout outs to Fatima. I had Cookie Monster up here with me. And I just took her class Saturday. And even with dance hall, it was like for it to be at It's
it was
like
extra.
It baffled me. Like I felt like it was so dancehall is so free movement because you don't know what you're gonna do. It's all about what the music talk about. You feel me? So for it now to be and 1 and 2 and pull, bomb, boo, turn around. It was weird and hard for me.
Yeah,
like it was
because
even
everything have its different element. Even when you watch when the girls watch a Spice video. They're not doing Spice videos in these clubs. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So I get it. Like it completely
like
throws
it was
you
like
I
could grasp it
now
because I'm not dumb. It was like okay, but then when it was like time to do it, it was like I'm so focused on the beat. I'm ready because in my mind it's like we're dancing a dance hall to this,
Right.
but this is really an Afro beat. So in my mind, I'm African. I'm hitting Afro beat in my mind
Right.
because we considered freestyle dancers.
Right.
Yeah.
We're not considered choreographed dancers.
True.
We're
Right.
considered
True. Being
freestylers.
technical, right.
So with that being under that umbrella, it was really hard for me to really get in my zone and
Right.
really get crazy because it was like, all right, I could do the moves.
But you focusing on the time and the
Right.
steps to remember.
Right. And it's like I'm so focused
But
on
what's the difference of that? What's the difference of that from actually like if you was in a group? Because remember, like that's what like Corey and the rest of them was doing when they had to get prepared for their dance. They had
right, but I
1,
feel like
2, 3, and they had to.
but you know what?
Now
It was
it's mainstream
different.
now. It's mainstream now.
Mainstream is watered
But
down.
not even
Yeah.
that. I felt like back in the days, the songs that were made, it directed you.
Message in the
Like
music.
when let's be for real. When you heard Bounty Killer drop, well, poor people fed up,
Yeah.
or when you heard,
Yeah.
or when you heard fucking
Yeah.
Beanie Man,
Yeah.
you're lost. You better walk on her iPod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
That's
feel me?
Oh
When
my
you
God.
heard shit like that drop,
Yeah.
it was like you knew, okay, the beat, boom, boom. And then back then, it was like 3 beats in one. So you had a nigga that could hit the boom, 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 boom. But then in that boom, boom, you had boom, 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 boom.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
And then you had the other nigga hitting the,
Uh-huh.
you feel me? You had the other nigga, so it was ways to decipher that.
Right.
Now everything is just so commercial and umbrella.
Yeah.
It's like
Well-
there's no more. I can't like I'll listen. Don't get me wrong. Shout outs to the artists now. I'll listen and bop because it's in the vibe. You can't run from it.
Yeah.
You gotta try to listen to something and see what you gonna vibe to now.
Yeah.
But you would never get.
What we had.
Nah.
You would
Ah,
never get last night hit a booty call, fuck a gal plumbing Persian. You not fuck them right, then keep them
Right.
come. You not getting those.
Like even now I see as
You
I'm
not
watching
getting
them,
the spot the informer by my window. I spy them, I spy. And they don't know what we doing. You not getting those.
Nah, I'm not getting that. Nah.
You not getting the Fa punani are dead tonight. You not.
Oh,
Well, let me see my father.
Yeah.
We no long talker.
Nah.
You not getting that. What is this?
was the
The guy
Brooklyn.
get the fitness.
Nah,
Yeah.
You not
man.
getting to that.
No, I remember that one ghost song that they took
Street,
that
man.
one ghost song with Lexus.
I'm gonna take
And they
you back.
rock
No,
on Mama
I
Fed Up?
swear.
the mama fed up shit.
Mama, yeah. They
They
took
put
that
that
shit.
as- I'm
I'm gonna take you back.
I'm like,
It's one song, I swear.
They
And I'm gonna
track
bust
that
your head
song
right
to
now,
add
Reed.
me the name of
I'm gonna bust your head right now, Reed.
Ask me the
There's
name of the
one
rhythm.
song, Earth, that I don't care where this nigga Ski was at. If he heard it, if the DJ dropped it, it was over.
Bodyguard ghost.
No, you know what it was?
Which one?
What will they think of next? When that cue drop, it was over for anybody on the dance floor.
You ain't got that. You ain't got that. They got the blood clots on DJ.
Oh, that's the ratchet knife rhythm. That's the ratchet knife rhythm.
ratchet knife rhythm.
Ratchet knife rhythm. Yeah, Bounty Killer.
Yeah,
Yeah, no
yeah, I ain't
worries,
gonna
yo.
front.
Bro, when Ski,
Yeah,
what
that
was
was
it for you,
bouncy.
bro? What was it for
Like
you,
certain
Earth?
shits that used to hit me.
Uh-huh.
What it was, it was this one rhythm back then. I think it was the Doctor rhythm.
Oh,
so like,
yeah,
yeah, they had the Doctor, they had the Stink rhythm that I used to fuck with.
That's the when the women are round the mountain.
The Stink rhythm was the,
Yeah,
one
was
of my
fire.
main go-tos was always like in the crib and shit, putting shit together was the grass cat. That was my shit.
Everybody's shit
Ooh,
out there.
yeah,
That's
pop
grass
roti,
cat.
One of my
glass
favorites, yo.
cat.
I like the Medina and the Mercury rhythm. A lot of people, if y'all get a chance,
Shout out.
listen to the Medina or the Mercury
Fulton
rhythm.
Street.
Them shit
So
fire.
those were the two. Those were the tunes. If you heard, it was over for niggas.
Yeah, watch out real quick. You know what I'm saying?
See, I had
like
them.
that.
I had those first.
Mhm.
Reef had them first. 45s, bro.
But wrapping it up, man, I like this shit was like I really love the fact that y'all came in. Like, you feel me? Like, I respect it. A lot of knowledge. Like, so even with you, bro, we ain't even get to tap in. There's so much shit that y'all niggas do that we could tap in, but we get carried away. Like, even with that and shit that we could talk about, we definitely got to do a part 2 to this. I don't care what y'all got to come back for a part 2.
I don't mind that.
Definitely
Go for
got
that.
to
You can never get a lot out in one session.
Yeah.
It's like a family reunion anyway.
Like, y'all
Word
definitely
up.
got to come back for a part 2 for this. Like,
Definitely.
because we didn't even get into who you were as Benjamin Stacken. You were an artist.
He was a rapper.
Yeah, too.
He used to be a rapper.
You still a rapper. Like, we
Did
didn't even
DJ
get into
rapper.
that part. Like,
Yeah,
you
all
feel
the
me?
above.
And Reef being the DJ in the like, we didn't even really tap. Like, I tell people, and this is why I say I'll be mad at y'all, because there's so much these kids need to know. You feel me? And I feel like it's like they say fuck it now because we've been talking about it for so much, and it's like a genie. Y'all niggas don't appear. It's like, you know, when you rub the lamp and you can't get the genie to come out. And that's what it is. We talk about y'all, all the skis, all the surfs, all the X, all the Claudes, all the Pee-wees, all the, you feel me? And it's like, okay, they see the slicks, they see the X, the nuggets, they see the marks. But then outside of that, it's like the real, when niggas say, nah, you gotta be there for the real. So it's like, if those not the real niggas, where
What
the fuck is
y'all
the real
talking
niggas
about?
at?
I got that.
You feel what I'm
I
saying?
dig that. I see where you coming from.
So it's like, if it's not,
I
if
feel
y'all
that.
saying, all right, they go deeper than them, so where the fuck are they dead? Like, you feel me? But niggas is still
That's
around.
crazy. That's true.
So
That's
next time you definitely got to bring Antonio up here with you.
Yeah,
We definitely got to get Young and Fearless in the building, because he got to drop some jewels.
Yeah,
He
I'm gonna
was
drop
there.
it on them.
That Young and Fearless was on before it became the word flexing. They was there as just a group.
No stage,
Yeah.
just the floor. It was a floor.
They was there as just a group.
Yeah.
On some, they was the first dance, another bad creation for me.
Yeah. That's
They was
fire.
the first.
That's
They
fire.
was the first ABD.
That's fire.
You feel me? They
It was
the
so
first-
funny. Not to cut another. The other day, it was just dope how they went at it. This nigga, you know, a dude named Bust Out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Named Bust
man.
Out. Him and Bingy was going at it the other day. Like,
Damn,
that's shit like that.
They was battling?
Nah, they was just on the phone FaceTime, and Bust Out was basically trying to say like he was the first that started.
Oh, okay, all right,
This is
okay,
what I
all right.
mean. I've been
Here
trying
goes,
to
so
get
I'm not
niggas
gonna
up
speak
here
on
for
that subject matter. I know the whole 1-2. That, you know what?
Oh,
That'll be a great debate to have too.
You get Bingy and Bust Out out here. That'll be
Yeah.
Yo,
that'll be great.
I'm trying to make that happen.
We can
So
we can
Biggie,
maneuver that. I'll
like
work
Earth,
focus
I
on
need
that.
you. I need you to help me make these
See if I can
connections.
make certain
Yeah,
things.
please.
We need to get all the
please.
suspects up here. Actually,
That'd be dope too.
Yo, I would love to do that. And
Yeah,
I'm a
dope.
shot. Like, I've been reaching out to Sam. Shout out to Samantha. She definitely doing her thing.
She out in
Shout out
Florida
to
out
Dennis.
there.
He doing his thing. He fed the homeless the other day.
Word.
Shout outs to him for spreading his wealth
Word. Shout out
to the, you feel me? But I need you, Earth. I need you to rub the lamp for me.
Yeah, I see if I can touch
You
it.
feel me?
Yeah,
I need
yeah.
you. I need you to rub the lamp for me a little, something. You feel me? So yeah, but with that being said, it's like, you feel me? I really think y'all, we definitely gonna have part 2 up here. I'm
with
definitely
that.
trying to get Suspense up here.
Love.
I'm definitely getting Bust Out up here. I've been trying. I even asked niggas, like, what would it take to get one, even if it's one round, what money or what would it take to get Bust Out and Bingy
You know what we need to
on
do?
the stage?
Here's this what we need to do. If it's about leading by example,
Mhm.
we need to throw a OGs event.
So
But it
y'all
don't have to
think-
be a dance event.
Right.
Yeah.
It can be a socially networking event. We all just
Yeah.
come out and we get that good blood flowing.
And build, because everybody
Yeah,
got
yeah,
businesses.
Hell
People
yeah.
doing their
That'd
own.
be
You
dope.
still doing your health
That'd be
products, your
dope.
CMOS
I
drinks
had to
and
drink.
things?
Nah, it was basically like a drink during the COVID shit I had made. Shout out to my grandma. Like, she
Well,
used to
then
make
you
that
need
for us
to,
when we was
yeah.
sick. And I was just,
My son
you know,
came through. I made the little drop for him and all, like
Facts.
Superman. put the sign in the sky. My
Yeah,
son
that's
came
right.
and dropped it
I
off
used to have
to
a
me.
cape on, like acting like I'm jumping from the building, bringing it
Yeah.
to niggas, all type of
Feel
shit.
me?
Word.
So yeah,
That's
but
right.
we definitely, and I'm down with that. I've been trying to do that for the longest. So if we can make that happen, where it could be like an OG conference, where
That's
niggas
dope.
just even think about doing a little sessions, little like not even sessions.
Like he called it like an OG
You need to do
social.
an
You could do a
OG
social.
appreciation.
Yeah.
I said that.
That's what it is.
I said that.
An OG
I
appreciation.
said that, but
Yeah.
it was like no funny shit. Not even to talk about it. I even asked Dennis. I said, Dennis, if niggas not to put you out there, bro, I love you. But I said, bro, if niggas wanted you just for the love, just to show niggas to come on a OGs versus new school, just to come one time to battle and show niggas you still got it, how much would you charge niggas? You know what Dennis told me?
Don't even tell me because your face say it all. But you know where that come from? Do you know where that come from?
I said, Dennis, are you like twin?
I'm not mad at that.
Are
though.
you less
I'm not mad at
twins?
that. I'm not mad at
For
that.
me to be, you can't be asking me less
it's like,
twin
look,
prices right now.
I get it.
Bro.
I get it. No, because it's like I get it, but
Bro,
I get it. But I
niggas told me
kinda feel
5
it.
beds, bro.
I kind of feel that because it's like that's what I'm saying.
Cause he like
this event,
me.
you can't
What
have
am I
them battle
saying?
each other.
Yeah,
You
I'm
can't- no,
Can't
you
be a
can't have them battle
battling
each
thing
other.
though, Peaches. It can't
Okay,
be
That's
a
the thing.
I'm
us
just
versus
trying
the young
something.
boys. Them nah.
So what? Like I said, y'all out
Like
there.
Ski has said, that was perfect. Like it could be like
we
an
can
OG
do that.
social.
A
Like
conference.
they pull up and we exchange with them. They gonna
Yeah.
ask us questions.
Right, and
We
y'all can have a
vibing.
panel.
Music
So
could be
we-
playing. You might
that's
see
what we
something
doing.
happen. You know what I'm
Nobody
saying?
better steal that.
Somebody
Y'all don't
move.
work with nobody else.
Nah,
with
you heard that right on Fess Up first.
We gonna put that
We heard it
together.
on Fess Up first.
We gonna have
Yeah.
Steve, Earth part of the
I got the
movement.
spot
We
locations on
gonna-
deck. We got it. We got it.
We gonna get you still talking to
I'm still in
some
tune
of the
with Sherman on
Flatbush.
them.
Yeah, we gotta get this together and I feel like it's necessary, not even just for dance for the youth period, to see that y'all still active and that they like y'all positive, y'all not.
Word.
Y'all are real. Like we not talking myths. Like
Right.
that's it. But we definitely gonna put a
You
part
might
2
still attract
together.
some youths that don't
Man.
know what's going on, and that'll be even
Right,
more added on.
exactly. We
With that.
definitely gonna have a part 2 together. We definitely gonna have a lot coming y'all way. We even got December coming where it's gonna be Life Feed month. December, where we
Oh.
got the Life. I didn't even know. See, this is shit we need to have. I didn't even know they got a Life Feed Awards, bro.
Wow. You just
There's a
told me
Life
that.
Feed Awards. There's no
Wow.
Flex Awards. I mean, the Battle Fest had their thing, but I'm saying for the
That's
umbrella.
why I'm saying
For the
the
umbrella.
OG's appreciation. You said
Okay, so look,
it
we
started
gonna-
with us first.
we
Right,
gonna
I'm
put
saying.
it. We gonna put that together.
That's dope.
We gonna definitely put that together.
Yeah.
Look into part 2, real quick. Let them know where they can find your music at, bro. We
Anywhere,
couldn't even get into
anywhere.
your music,
It's
man.
all
Like
good,
it's
it's all
crazy. We
good.
gotta do part 2.
Anywhere you
Because
are
there's so much knowledge.
Right, I took the S off surf, so it's URFIZZI. You type that anywhere, you're gonna find me. It's not
Yes.
hard at all.
Where they can find you at, bro?
Now your gal house. Okay, no, I'm just playing, man. Find me on Instagram, SKIE_BASHMENT. Google me. Toon Squad is the sound system. Holla at your guala.
You still DJing, Reef?
Yeah, man.
Let them know where if you need a DJ, where they can find you at,
Like
man.
me, I'm on Facebook, Sharif Elcock, but check me, Chief Reef, on Instagram. Word, CHEIEF Reef.
We gonna wrap this up because we got like 10 minutes. But look, y'all too, y'all don't even know, but Twitter about to be out. So y'all pay attention. They just fired half of Twitter. Because I'm telling y'all, TikTok is taking over. So they fired half of the employees on Twitter. So shout outs to y'all. I'm praying for the employees right before the holiday. Terrible. Like, you feel me? They fire half of their employees because their net worth has dropped tremendously since TikTok has come out. So this is why I be telling people, like, watch out, man. Everybody want
Everything got its moment.
yeah, everything got its moment. Vaughn came and left. You feel me?
Oh shit, I just forgot all about that.
Do it for the Vaughn. I ain't gonna do it.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Yeah, but yeah, we gonna wrap this up. It was lovely, a pleasure having y'all in the fucking building
You
on
already-
Fess Up Wit
Pleasure
Peachez.
with you,
This was an amazing fucking show, man. I had a fucking ball talking to y'all.
Go.
Look out for part 2.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Play my son. Play one of my.
I ain't no bush, baby. Easy. It's only sour diesel on the kush, baby. I ain't green no bush, baby. There's something about you, Mary J, baby. I know, girl, but I jump me and I know from the first time I took the boy, you got me married. Even though, girl, I knew that I would fall for you, I had to know that I jump me first before the day, don't leave, baby. I'ma crush you so nice and sweet, baby. Can roll you just right in your sleep, baby. Oh, I want your funky clothes. I got your fever on all day and night. I don't know about you, but it ain't a crime. I still love you for a long time, baby. If you let me touch you, if you let me crush you till I'm all down. Baby, Jane, I love you. Baby, Jane, I love you. It just feels different. I don't know. I can't explain it. Yo, I get it from the heart. I get it from the clout. I'd rather run to the back. You rather run your mouth. I learned the game from my old time. Some say they loyal. Probably got Alzheimer's. Yeah. Cool, no more. Me, I just. Why don't we? Congratulations. I saw that bitch and you waited my turn. I know you probably seen me phone now. And I'm in your time, you better go and get yours. Yeah. Without the night, could you relate anything once you're crying out? Detroit West. Let it all show. And a voice said, just soak it up. Now I'm on track.
Make sure you tune in every Sunday, Fess Up Wit Peachez from 9 to 11. Go subscribe. Make sure you hit that boy. Make sure you hit 2. Just remember, we love, and that's what we all just need. We love to make it through the day sometimes. With God's love and love from us, we can God from us. That's what we need to do.
Just one. I am. Want me to be just one. I am. You want me to be. You got your body up a goddess. You up for them dress. Got me like screaming out, nah. You got the vibe of an angel. Got my interest. Got me like screaming out, nah. You wanna be good. Just want to be good. You think I am. You want me to be good. Wanna be good. Just want to be good. You want me to be? For breakfast, no Captain Crunch. Taking saltfish and steam for lunch. I wanna be able to buy a bar, but a sweet peanut punch. Long day of work, everybody a bathwater. Everything in order. Keep me that is only a couple feet. Could be a muscle from head to your feet. Oil on the sheets, and stuff in the head. You gon' late night shift. Just like you on me. I swear, Shorty cursed me the way she put it on me. Oh, lot of mercy. Boy, we only have one shirt. Model with me and I a tight skirt. All I want is loyalty and love, and I'm not gonna put nothing else above. I just wanna be loved. Just wanna be loved. You think I am? You want me to be? Just wanna be loved. Just wanna be loved. You think I am? You want me to be? Now as I'm sipping up and listen, I the minute that you step into my space, make sure my body moves to the rhythm. If like I'm ready to go to prison. Your body's like a place I've been looking before. I wouldn't mind taking a tour. Couple of shots, now I'm ready to hit the floor. Eyes on the shore. R.I.P. Shakur. Treating you wrong, she be a man's game. Every king is a queen, shot to the chest. I'm on for a drink, she accepted it. Tried to catch, but I came and I intercepted it. She loved the way, the title. Like the heartbreak, so Michael. She wanted to dance before I leave. What's up, girl? I gotta go to the is. For nothing to be loved. Now you the bitch in my shot. Yes, it was a talk. I'll get that around from my boss. I sing it all out. Back to the TV, still on guard, got power like 3D. With a smoke, Sam shot at his feet, give him hope.